big organization, over 100 employees. We're running 4 Indy cars, an ALMS sports car, and 2 Indy Pro Series cars. And it's, unless you work well together as a group, and the 4 IndyCar teams must work well together in a very open relationship to produce the results on the racetrack.
We went out and got the best people that work together. We've got the best drivers, we've got some of the best engineers, and it all clicks as one. And I think that's what makes our success.
In this business, you've got to have a lot of passion for what you do. There's challenges every week. We come out of every race weekend not knowing how much workload or how competitive we are until we get into the next one. So there's always that challenge of making sure we understand what our goals are going forward, and it takes people. So certainly the success for Andretti Green Racing is really about people.
Well, we're definitely growing as a company, and the more people we bring on board, the more need we'll have for organizing our data and being able to find it quickly and manage it effectively.
Certainly as our tasks grow larger and larger and the data we're collecting from all these various sources just seems to grow exponentially. I think the Siemens PLM tools can help us harness all that, bring it all together, help us manage all that data, make the data easier to find for the entire engineering staff, can basically just keep that workflow process going as smoothly as possible.
I think it's a philosophy that we want to prove to people that we can do what everybody thinks can't be done. It's one of the things, in that process, you end up winning races that makes you successful.
Staying ahead of the game really required organization, and so that's what the Siemens PLM tools have helped us with.
Certainly in the IRL, the competition is very tight, gets tighter and tighter every year, and the rules get stricter and stricter. So that means the engineers are searching for those last tweaks to make the car go quicker and be faster than our competition.
And to stay competitive, we had to look smaller and smaller details. And as we refined the whole car, we had to really get into areas we've never been in before, and we've had to press our whole technologies a lot harder. With aerodynamics, with mechanics, looking inside the gearbox. Before it was a part we just bought and used. Now we have to go in and study every component and how it interacts. We've really needed more and more CAD work to make that happen.
We have more cars than ever coming into race this year, and I think it's going to really force us to look at using even more alternatives and use the software even more effectively.
As we've refined these cars, we've had to use more and more Siemens PLM software products to refine the cars to the detail we have. The tools have grown with us. As we've had a need, Siemens has always had a solution for us.
It's a tool that allows us to turn up at the racetrack well prepared with competitive products, with reliable products, and using the software to help us produce those products is what gets us the results on the racetrack. We couldn't survive without that type of partnership.
And that partnership, I think, is a hand-in-hand relationship. As for with Siemens and everything, we sort of go into the process of what can we help in your company, at the same time, what can you help with us? That's a partnership. It's not a relationship. It's not a sponsorship. To me, it's more of a partnership.
We're the winningest team in the IndyCar series. We're also now a promoter of a race. I never would have thought in 2003, when we took Andretti Green into the IndyCar series, that we'd been able to achieve that. But we've managed to surround ourselves with great people, great drivers, and great partners. And certainly, Siemens with the PLM software has been a big part of that partnership.